Hey guys, Kobe here with Good Vibes Locksmith. Normally I do a lot of automotive videos and a lot of residential videos, so today I'm really happy that I got a chance to do a commercial video, and in particular one about really good secure locks. So today we have a Mortice lock, and what we're going to be doing is replacing this one with a high security lock. What makes the lock high security is, first of all, we have something called dimple keys, which cannot easily be duplicated in general. You need a locksmith to do it, but this one in particular has a high security card, and this card, these locks are by Kennard, supplied by UHS. Thank you, UHS. And they have a code. If you can see on the bottom, it's got 5 numbers and 5 letters. You're the only card holder for this lock, and so it makes it so you're the only person that can duplicate this key. Beyond that, there's something called a sidebar in these locks, which makes it so that you cannot pick these locks. Now, with commercial locks, I'm gonna try to get close so you guys can see it. There's, right here, there's a space. And you're gonna see through the installation that these locks are just threaded on, and there's a tiny little set pin that locks it. And as I go through the installation, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what makes it, unfortunately, pretty easy to break these locks and get in. So we're gonna show you the difference. Okay, so there's a cover plate that covers the body lock, which is what the bolt comes out of. So we're going to take that out. One, two, three. When working, I'm going to say this: be mindful of your screws. Put them in a place where you're not going to lose them. I have extras, but you don't want to get to that point anyway. So we take out the 3 screws, put them in a place where we're not going to lose them, and then there's the cover plate itself. Once that comes out, this is the set screw I was talking about. I'm going to take you guys a little closer so you can see it. So that set screw right here is basically what holds the lock in place. This one right here. So that is a pretty small set screw and can easily be broken if you were to, I guess I shouldn't be explaining how, but can easily be broken. And now, sometimes these are threaded tight. And the reason that is because you have 2 screws holding the body lock in place. So if you loosen up this body lock, it'll make it easier to take on and off. So we're going to loosen the top screw. We're going to loosen the bottom. You can already see that there's playroom here. You want to loosen both so you're not catching the thread on top of the bottom. Now you can see it's a lot easier to unthread, which is why I say you need something secure for these locks, because they can easily be manipulated. Now, this is our Kennard high security lock. There's a cover plate, and I'm going to show you how this works afterwards. But it free spins on top, so you can't grab the lock and manipulate it off. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to thread the lock on. There we go. Now it's threading on properly. Alright. We're going to grab our dimple keys and make sure that it does function before we put it completely on. Alright, so now that we know that that's functioning, we're going to lock the body lock back in place. Okay, and now we're going to tighten up our set screw. Once again, after every step, we're going to want to test it, make sure it's working properly. Now, this lock is a little rough on the usage. A lot of corrosion in Florida will cause that to happen, so before I leave, I'm also going to spray it down so it works nice and smooth. But we're going to put everything back on. And this is a great lock because it's your business, it's your baby, and you want to keep everything secure. Doesn't mean you keep gold in there, but it's very much so for peace of mind. And if you do have expensive hardware in there, you definitely want to keep it secure. So we're going to put in our 3 screws that cover the plate that we did not lose. So we've got 1. You want to go top, bottom, and then the middle to make sure that it's lined up properly. Okay, and now we can go with the middle one so we know it's lined up. Beautiful. All right. So I'll take you guys guys in for a closer look. So the door's locked. Stick the key all the way in. Turn. This door is going to need a little adjustment. There we go. So we're going to adjust that strike just a little bit to make sure it's turning smooth. And also, we're going to put some WD-40 on there to make sure it's working smoothly in and out. And you always want to make sure you have good secure locks on your doors, especially, I mean, for residential as well, but when it comes to commercial, you really want your store or hardware locked up tight. So, all right, now that we've sprayed that down, ooh, you can feel that difference. All right. Now, you want to shut the door. There we go. Works a lot smoother. All right, guys. That's it for the video for high security locks.